Hello and welcome. And we're very excited to be here this evening with you. And what we're going to be sharing with you this evening, we're just going to be having a little chat. I've got a couple of people with me here this evening. We've got Paul from the UK and we've got Tony from the United States. And what we're going to be sharing with you this evening is, if you truly get this, is going to be really giving you some sleepless nights. We're going to be talking about something that is just so different, that is just so exciting, and that has had so many amazing results, and yet we're just 8 weeks old. And that's not the company we're talking about. We're talking just about our team and what we have going on here this evening. So we're going to be talking a little bit about our team. We're going to be talking about why this opportunity is so right for this time, this time of the internet. We're going to be talking about going where the money already is and not actually asking anybody to do anything different to anything that they're already doing. This is such a powerful point. And then we're going to be sharing a little bit about why our team is so different. And our team, I've got to tell you what our team is called Wukar. And this is the UK, and this stands for Wake Up, Kick Ass, because you just can't say that in an English accent, can you? It's got to be in an American accent. You've got to say wake up and kick ass and then repeat. But actually over here we say wake up and kick ass, don't we? Don't we, Paul? So this is Wukar, and we're going to be talking to you a little bit about how exciting this team is because of what we're doing to help our team members. This is like nothing you've ever seen before, and I have never seen duplication, certainly in my team and in the whole of the UK, in Europe, in the US, anywhere. I've never seen duplication like this. My team's gone to over 400 people in just over 8 weeks. That's quite incredible. I've never seen anything like that, and that is just in anticipation of what we're going to be doing come the 1st of November. So if you're looking at this evening, you're looking at this right now, if you join now, you are at the very start of something very special. So I'm going to hand over now to Paul Ingram, who's going to share just a little bit about his perspective and what he's seen so far, and then we're going to be walking you through a little bit about the business and why we're so excited. So Paul, are you there?
Yeah, hi everybody. Welcome to my home. Welcome, and what we're going to be talking about tonight is Doobly. That's what we're going to be talking about. But the thing that kind of really got me when I started was that, and Tony's got a similar story as well, is that I'm really focused in what I do. Nothing really moves me at all. So I had my head down in what I'm doing, and then someone was bantering this Doobly to me, and I was kind of pushing away. And it really takes a good friend for me to kind of pull me away and really have a look at something. So anyway, I looked at this video, and what I saw was the product, and it was the product that got me. Okay, it wasn't the business, it was the product, and that is so different to what we see in it across any industry in the home business. Is everybody's looking at the business, everybody's looking, right, how can I go and build a big team and make loads of money? But the thing this time was, as I said, was the product. So there's two sides to Doobly. There's the product side and there's the business side. But when I saw that people could start making cash back, and I'm talking normal people, everyday people, making cash back from Doobly, okay, that is what got me. Because you heard Nikki say there is, where is the money flowing? Okay, so we've always heard about these companies that will go and get a white label product from China, and they're import masses of it over here, and they stick their own label, and then they go and sell that product 100 times. Okay, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to find someone and force that product underneath someone's noses. Whereas what Nikki was talking about, like kind of highlighted a bit there, was where is the money going? Okay, so people are spending online every day, all the time. Okay, and Nikki's going to go over in a bit of a demo, I'll let her do it, and I won't go too much into it. But imagine that you can be in front of everybody as they're clicking on their high street store, whatever you name the store. Say for example, let's take Ralph Lauren. Okay, let's take Marks and Spencers. Let's say take Debenhams. Okay, no longer are we asking customers to go off to some small store and to someone that they don't really trust or someone they don't really have loyalty to. What we're doing now, okay, is we're just saying people just shop where you want to shop, okay. But when you shop, okay, we've got this special little thing that's going to help you, and Nikki's going to go on into it in a minute. That's going to get you cash back, okay. And not only are you going to get cash back, okay, you can, if you then actually, I'm not going to even say that, okay. I was about to go in a bit more, but I actually, Nikki, I don't know whether you want to kind of jump into the toolbar yet.
Yes, I can certainly give it a little try here actually. So I'm going to attempt to share my screen now. So this is where it could all go horribly wrong, but oh no, I just did the chat box then. That was the wrong one. There we go. Screen share. Let me know when you can see my screen. Dear. Is this working? Oh, it does it. Oh, here we go. All right. Now, can you see? No? Can you see that yet?
Nope. Something's coming.
Yeah. Can you see that now?
No, not yet. There.
Yeah? You can see my screen?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, right. So what we're talking about here then is Doobly. Now, Doobly is this amazing cashback program, and you know exactly what we've been talking about. We're not asking you to buy a product here. What we're actually doing is just having our product in front of people who are already buying online. We're not even asking you to change how you buy online, and we're not even asking you to change where you buy online to get this cash back. So what you do is you come to Doobly and you just sign up, and you can sign up for a free account. And then once you're there, you can then go over to the memberships and take a look at what you get for a free account. So you get all these different traffic and shopping places on the Mall, which I'll be able to show you in just a second. And you get a chance to upgrade to the premium, which now this is all in euros. So for us in the UK, because we are one of the only ones that don't use euros, it'll be slightly less. It'll be about £4 for the premium membership. So you can get a premium membership for £4 a month, and that gives you exactly the same as you get at free, but you get more. You get more discount, which I'll show you how much more in just a second. But you also get an additional 4% annual cashback that is just added to your Doobly cashback account. Now, if you then want to go a little bit further and say, okay, well actually I do a lot of shopping online, and you know when you look at this, it's €99 annually. Now, if you do a lot of shopping online, that will just pay for itself. So I don't know, I can't work that out. I think it's about, I think that must be about £80 actually. Yes, it is. It's about £80 for the VIP membership. Now, just imagine if you were buying something where you were going to get 13% cash back. You know, the average person, so we're told by Doobly, in the UK is going to save about £800, you know, in a year. So this is going to pay for itself over and over. But, you know, if you want us to get the free, then you're all fine with us, you know, but I'm just going to show you why you might want to go to the VIP membership, because you get a bigger cashback sum, so you get all the free features, and you get an extra 6% monthly cashback on your travel, and an extra 6% monthly cashback in the shopping mall. Now, you can scroll through the shopping malls here to see the sort of stores that, that you're able to have this cashback discount. And these are, you know, some of these are major high street stores. You're not talking about some back street stores, although there's some great little back street stores on here as well. But you've got the big ones, you know, look, you've got Debenhams here. You know, the best thing to do is to just scroll through and see, because there's absolutely tons of them. So you're going to get some that you do know, some that are just going to appear on the Google search. But places like Currys are here, and you can't get discount on Apple products pretty much anywhere. And yet if you go through Currys, you're going to be able to get your cash back. So if you wanted to get a TV in front, in front of the kids for Christmas, or some computers, Currys give you a very, very good discount. I think it's about 8% for a VIP member. But what I'm going to do is to just hop over. So once you've chosen your membership, all you do is you download a little toolbar. And let's go over to no, let's just do a Google search actually. So I'm going to show you how it works. Once you've downloaded the toolbar, you can see here it just sits here in the corner of my screen here. You hardly know it's there. It's not intrusive at all. So just say I was doing an ordinary search. Let's I don't know. Let's just do best price men's. At what comes up. I'm just going to have to put my glasses on here. I can't read it. Dear oh dear. Oh, I don't know why that's suddenly gone 4. How weird, I've never seen that happen before. Let's just, let's do that again. Okay, and what you'll see, this is just an ordinary Google search, and what you see under here, can you see this little doobly bar just pops up in your Google search? So number 1 here is Debenhams Look, 7.9%. If you hover over it, tells you as a free member, you get 1.9%. As a premium member, you get 5.9%, and as a VIP member, you get 7.9% cash back. So that's at Debenhams. We've got another Debenhams there. We've got Burton's Look at 10.5%. We've got Moss at 14.1%, 8.1% free. We've got Austin Reed on here, 9.2% VIP. And we've got ASOS on here, and it goes on and on and on. So we've done the men, let's do something for the ladies. Let's have a ladies search. Right, what are the ladies searching for this time of year? Well, we're all going out to parties, aren't we? Let's have a look at evening dresses for the ladies. Oh look, there we go. First on the light in the box. I don't know that one, but there we go. It's first on the Google search. 13.8%. off of your Christmas dress, 10.5% off at ASOS, 7.9% at Debenhams, and so it goes on. Look, boohoo.com, New Look, my daughter loves that shop, 12.5% as a VIP member and 6.5% even as a free member. I mean, that is just incredible. 6.3% at Coast, 11.2%. But here's the thing, what I've always sort of wondered about these programs, we had something done at our school once where we were asked to start buying through this link, and of course everybody just forgets to use it. And I have to admit, I've been with Doobly for 8 weeks now, and in the first week it was just coming to the end of the summer holidays, and I had to order some school uniform for my son, and I knew exactly where I wanted to go to get it. I wanted to go to Marks and Spencer's because that's exactly what I do, and I always just go to the toolbar, and I completely forgot that I was with Doobly, and I forgot that Marks and Spencer's were there. So I just did exactly what I would normally do. I went to marksandspencers.com, and there I was, I was just about to go in here, and look what happens. This little Doobly drop down here just tells me that I've got 13.8% cash back. All I do is just click that when I'm logged in, and then I just go through and order in the normal way, and in the next day that will appear in my Doobly cashback office. Now that to me then proved to me that this is this is there. This is going to, people are going to use this because it's there. People will just forget to go in through a separate link. We're not asking you to do anything different to what you'd normally do. It just suddenly appears like that. So I just think that's really, really powerful. And what you can also do is refer other VIP members to the system. So if, for example, people didn't want to actually join the business side, what we're showing you here is actually the customer side. And if you didn't want to join the business side and just wanted to be a customer, even for referring other VIP customers, then they will earn a 25 euro or dollar, whatever country you're in. They're going to earn a little bonus just for sharing that with other people, but then you, as the business person, are going to earn 25% of every single bit of cash back that all your customers use. Now, can you see how powerful that is if you had hundreds, if not thousands of customers? This is very, very powerful, and this is just one side of the business. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I'm going to hand over to Tony, who's just going to talk a little bit more about the Doobly network side of the business. So we're talking about Doobly.com, which is the customer side, and then of course there is a business building. There's a business that goes along the back of this. So Tony, could I hand over to you to just give us some information, please?
Absolutely, and thank you for inviting me here. I'm the only Yank on the webinar tonight, and I think in a parallel universe, I'm actually British. I've had this long love affair with England, and I'm actually coming over to visit next month. So looking forward to seeing Paul and Nikki and those of you who are tonight. A nice meal and opportunity to get together and talk about business. But it's always fun to hang out with my friends in the UK, especially on a project that is as exciting as this one. And what Nikki has just described, as she was talking, I was reminded of a phrase that I heard years ago by a guy named Werner Erhard, who said, "It's easier to ride a horse in the direction it's already going." And as Nikki was talking, I was reminded of, most, and Paul mentioned this as well, most home business models are a situation where you're basically trying to get somebody to buy something that they've never heard of before until you told them about it, and which they haven't already been purchasing. In other words, it would be like if somebody said, "Oh, hey, look at this wonderful cup of tea. Oh, this is fantastic, and this mug. You've never seen this mug. This mug came from the British Museum, and it's just, oh, it's this, and it's made of this, and oh, the tea. Ooh, it makes the tea taste so much better." Like that. You can make a lot of money selling somebody something they've never heard of before. I've made millions of dollars doing that. But think of that statement. It's easier to ride a horse in the direction it's already going. What Nikki just described is your opportunity to earn a piece of the biggest trend on the planet, which is online shopping. Chances are good you probably bought something online in the last 24 hours from one of our Doobly stores and didn't know it and didn't receive a cash back because you didn't know it. If not in the last 24 hours, certainly in the last 3 days. And every single person that you know is doing the same thing. So what we're offering here is an opportunity to earn a piece of all the online shopping being done by the people that you know. So instead of going to someone and saying, "Hey, I want you to buy this thing that you've never seen or heard of before," instead they get to continue buying their iPads and their scarves and their back-to-school things and their holiday shopping, buy from wherever they're buying anyway, pay the price they're going to pay anyway, buy the item that they're going to buy anyway, except now they get cash back. And you, as an entrepreneur, get to earn 25% of what they're receiving in cash back. So that's a bit of the American recap of what Nikki just shared, and I think it's an idea whose time has come. Online shopping has never been bigger, and the opportunity for you to get your piece of it has never been more timely. So let's talk real briefly, if I can, about. Matter of fact, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Let me show you guys what we've been talking about. Is Doobly is basically we have what we call two sides. Let me get a different color here. We have two sides to the business. Okay, this over here is what we call the customer side, and over here this is what we call the business side. Okay. Over here, we have the free membership, the premium membership, and we have the VIP membership, right? Okay, and Nikki has already discussed those. So let's imagine here that you've got, say this is you, and using the marketing materials that we provide you, Doobly provides you, let's just say that you start sharing these free memberships with people on the internet, people you know. Doesn't matter where they are, doesn't matter where they are in the world, but each one of these X's represents someone who has become a member of Doobly, and they're out there just doing their normal shopping. Well, I can tell you this, the average VIP member gets over $900 US per year back in cash back. Okay. So, and again, that's only a 99. That's U.S. dollars, $99 membership. So they're getting 10 times the amount of value that they pay for, and it's annually. So these people are all getting an average of $900 back on their online shopping, okay? And you, as the business associate, are collecting 25% of all of this cash back that's going on. It's ladies and gentlemen, if this was all we had to talk about tonight, this is possibly the biggest business opportunity that you have ever seen, because you're not asking these people to do anything different than they've been doing. As Nikki said, they go to Marks and Spencer and they buy what they're going to buy anyway, except now they're going to get cash back and you are going to get paid handsomely just by virtue of the fact that you're the person that told them about Doobly and showed them how to become a cashback member. Okay, so all that's happening on the customer side. Now, on the business side, let me see if I can kind of do this in a way. See all this? Let's just say all of this is happening inside of a red circle. Now, here's what happens over on the business side. This is you, not a customer, but a business associate. Doobly has a program, a network marketing opportunity, where you can actually partner with Doobly, and by using the marketing materials that we provide you with, let's say that you invite Peter to become a BA as well. He's a business associate. He's not just a customer. Okay, he's not just a customer like that. He's a BA. Now, what that means is he has got that red circle around him as well. And while he is out here sharing all of the customer opportunities out here, and each one of these X's is someone who's earning an average of $900 cash back on their own shopping. And some of these people, by the way, are sharing it with other people. So these aren't just people that Peter is introducing it to, but customers are getting customers who are getting customers who are sharing it with customers, and it goes viral. And so Peter, as a business associate, he is earning 25% of all of this going on in the red circle, right? Just like we demonstrated over here. But you are also earning a percentage, and your percentage depends on where you are in the pay plan. But you're not only getting a percentage of Peter's involvement when he gets started in the business, but you're actually getting a piece of all this online shopping as well. So again, if all we were talking about was this over here, the customer side, this is already a multiple 6 or 7 figure income for someone who wants to get the word out about this. But when you also couple in the fact that we've got this business opportunity where, in addition to Peter, now we have, here's Nancy over here, who decides she's going to become a BA. And when she does that, your commissions on her becoming a BA may be anywhere from 200 pounds to 500 pounds, depending on how she gets started. But when she starts sharing the Doobly customer cash back opportunity with our marketing materials or with people she knows, once again, she's going to earn a nice 25% commission on all that cash back, but you're also going to earn a percentage. And the same goes. If Peter starts sharing the opportunity with others, and Nancy does the same thing, we can make a really nice big mess here on my screen of people who are building customers and also building the business. So you don't just have just the customer opportunity here. It's not about just the opportunity to share with people the free, premium, and VIP opportunity, but it's your opportunity to start experiencing leverage. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. You know what? Matter of fact, let me just show it to you. I think this might be the best way to demonstrate this. Let me pop over here and log in, and I'm gonna just kind of offer a quick disclaimer here. This is my personal online business center, so you may see some names here or some numbers that might. I'll try to preserve as much privacy as I can here. Let me blow this up just a little bit. So this is what it looks like when you get started as a business associate. First of all, you've got a tremendous amount of support back here. So I'll just kind of show you through this real quickly. Under the My Office is all your business. These are your orders, your earnings, your payouts, your organization, your customers. All of this is listed under My Office. Here are your membership vouchers. These are promotional vouchers or customer VIP vouchers you can give away or sell or use as promotions. Tremendous number of reports. There's an entire education section back here. There's Doobly Network Academy, information on the compensation plan. There's marketing materials, PowerPoint and keynote presentations, brochures, customer brochures. I'm not much of one for doing home parties, but if somebody wanted to do home parties, there's an entire system here to support you in that. Various promotions that we have, banners, logos, screensavers. The partner program is an opportunity for you to enroll businesses or nonprofit organizations. It's a fantastic way for them to do fundraising by having their own Doobly shopping mall with their logo on the screen there instead of Doobly's. But so this is the entire. This is the online business center. I'll show you a couple of things here. Some of this won't make a whole lot of sense to you because you may not know what some of these titles mean. But for instance, this just shows that I'm on my way to becoming a vice president in the company. It's the next to the last rank. I've been here now at the time of this webinar for about 8 weeks, and we have this rank to complete and then one more after that, and we'll be at the top of the pay plan, which is very, very exciting. I'll share with you a couple of things that we're doing in the company for people who become vice president as well as senior vice president. And this just shows that I've got 4 sales directors completed. I need one more. And happily, that will actually happen today. So I'm looking forward to getting my promotion to vice president. Yeah, that'll be nice. And then down here you see there's various special promotions. This is this particular one, for instance. If I make 2 more TLA sales, I get a nice $1,500. That's $15,000 US dollars bonus. There's all kinds of bonuses and things in the pay plan. But what I was illustrating to you a moment ago was the opportunity for you to build a team. So let me take you and show you what my team looks like. And again, as just by way of disclaimer, this is all I do. My wife and I have been in the home business industry for several years, and we've just been here now for I think, what's today's date? I think we've been here for now, it's the 22nd. We've actually been here for 2 months and 2 days now. So this will give you an idea of how things can grow. So let me just show you what I think is the most important parts of what my organization looks like today. That beautiful lady right there is my high school sweetheart. We've been married for 16 years. We have 3 sons, and she's a huge part of our business, and couldn't be here today, so she did tell me to tell you hello. Take a look at this. This is we have personally enrolled 133 people since getting started with Doobly 2 months ago. But I want you to look at this, and I haven't even seen this today. I didn't realize we have already gone to over 900 people in our team. Yesterday we were 826. I did this webinar, a similar webinar yesterday for some folks in Sweden. Very large group of people growing in Sweden as well. And this number yesterday was at 826. So look at that. That is almost, but not quite, a 9-to-1 ratio. For every one person that I put in the business, I have 9 more people coming in to our team that's being enrolled by other people on my team making incredible incomes. So this is actually quite phenomenal. I've never seen this kind of duplication in an organization that's this young. It's actually quite remarkable. And you can take a look and you can kind of see this. Again, some of these ranks may not mean much to you just because you're not familiar with them yet. But for instance, look at from where it says team member to team leader. That's a pretty significant number of people there. From team leader to team coordinator. That's what? That's about 15% of people have advanced already from team leader to team coordinator. I'll share with you a team coordinator, and I tend to speak in dollars because I am American. A team coordinator on average is somebody that's probably made around $5,000 or $6,000 in Doobly, and that's just in the 2 months that we have gotten started here. So that's actually quite an astonishing number of people in an organization this young who is making that kind of income. Once again, it looks like what? About 15% of people have gone from TC to sales director. That's huge. 15% advancing from one rank to the next. You don't usually see those numbers. And a sales director is someone. We had sales directors in our first calendar month in the business that earned anywhere from $10,000 to over $90,000 as sales directors. And we've got. I have one vice president. I love this. I have one guy on my team. He's actually in South Africa, and he actually is going faster than me. And I love that. I've had people ask me, "Oh, hey, how did you feel about the fact that he actually got to vice president before you did?" And my answer was, I love it. I love it because I'm making money. I'm making money on all his activity. I'm tickled to death for him. I couldn't be happier. So here's another real quick thing that I want to point out. Because if you've ever been in network marketing, you know that there's something called attrition, right? How many people are going out the back door? And then you've got retention, the number of people that are staying. This is unprecedented. I've never had an organization like this. 902 people total on my team, and only 3 people are inactive. And in fairness, those 3 people, that could actually just be a billing issue. It could be that somebody's credit card didn't go through, and they just need to call their credit card company. So look at this. What is that? It's like 99. It's like 99.99% of my organization is active. This, again, the amount of retention going on in our organization is absolutely phenomenal. So again, this is what my organization looks like, and yours is going to look different. But let me move from here to something that I think is really, really important, because a lot of times when people are looking at a business, their question is, will I have support? This sounds great. I absolutely see that I'm going to be able to make money. I like what I'm seeing, but will I have support? And I think it's an honest question. It's a valid question. And what I'd like to do is show you that in addition to all the support that you just saw from Doobly, our actual team provides a tremendous amount of support at no cost to you. And that includes various things like over here on the left, you can see basic training on Doobly, social media, paid marketing and advertising. There's advanced training. We have team tools and resources, Hangouts, conference calls. You'll notice that the web address that you were given to attend this webinar tonight has a number at the end of it. Well, when you get started, you'll have your own ID number, and you can simply put that ID number right into the web address, and you can invite your guests to come to either this webinar replay or come to one of our live webinars. We do multiple live webinars a week where you've got top earners in the company who are explaining the business on your behalf. And when your guests get started and buy the product, you get paid. So we literally have made this as turnkey as possible. We also have our own customer support staff for our team. So while Doobly has their own customer service department, we actually have our own customer service department for you. So if you ever can't get an answer from Doobly real quick, or if you just had something real quick that you want to ask about, you can actually just contact one of our own customer service department reps, and they'd be more than happy to assist you. Let me show you what I think may be the most exciting part of our team, and a lot of people have. I've never seen this done before. This is your opportunity. It's called the rotator. And the short, I don't want to get into a lot of technical stuff, but basically the gist of it is this. Top marketers in our team are actually marketing your business on your behalf. So what we have is we have advertisements out running on the internet. Okay? And as people respond to those ads and fill out the forms and watch presentations and get started, we actually distribute those sales and those enrollments automatically to our team members. Literally, if you're a novice at marketing, you're getting started, you don't know a lot about network marketing or internet marketing, that's fantastic. While you're learning, You actually have people like Nikki and Paul and myself and Matt and Tarlise and Rich and John, top marketers, people who know how to make money in the home business industry, who are actually out marketing on your behalf. And when people get started, those enrollments and those sales are actually distributed around the team automatically. And the way you earn credits in the way you can earn credits in that system is simply by pitching in and helping. Sometimes we might ask you to write an article. You might be asked to upload a video, maybe make a video. There's different ways that you can earn credits, and we provide all the training on how to do each one of those tasks. So basically the point here, guys, let me kind of close with this. I think this might be the best way for me to kind of put a bow on this, and let me come back and look at you for a second. I'll turn that off. Let me share this with you, and I'm gonna keep this brief because we've been here now for 37 minutes, and I appreciate the time that you guys have invested to take a look at this. My wife and I got started in the home business industry years ago, and our basic story is started off like a lot of people's stories. We saw people making money from home, and we wanted to do the same thing. We wanted to be home with our kids. We wanted to be able to travel. We wanted to be able to have a better lifestyle than we had. And we struggled. We did a lot of things. We tried a lot of different businesses. If it was ethical and honest, we probably tried it at some point. We tried the weight loss and the skin care and the electricity and the deregulation and the legal programs and the anti-aging and the miracle fruit juice and everything. Like, you name it, we probably tried it. And here's the thing, there's a lot of great businesses out there. And around 2004 or 2005, we started to figure a few things out about how to market online. And we saw our income go from zero to $50,000, $60,000 a month in just a matter of months. And in the last 2 years, my wife and I have averaged a little over $1 million a year, U.S., working from home on the internet. So I'm the former bookstore clerk in a mall. I used to work, I don't know if you guys have Borders Books in the United Kingdom, the big American bookstore chain. I used to stand behind the counter and sell books for a living. So I didn't graduate college. I do not have any marketing degrees. Everything I know about marketing, I've learned. And I've been very fortunate in the last few years that I have spent a fair amount of my personal time traveling around the world, teaching other people how to do what I do. And I said all that to say this. I was already earning over $1 million a year when I saw this. And when I got the phone call like Nikki did and like Paul did in August, a friend of mine called me. He said, "Tony, you have to see this." And I said, "Man, I just don't, that's just not my thing. I stay really focused." He said, "Tony, if I didn't think that this would be an 8-figure opportunity for you, I wouldn't even bother you." Because I was already making a 7-figure income. And I will tell you this, I have been in the right place at the right time 2 times in my business career. One of them allowed me to go from zero to $60,000 a month in about 6 months. The other one allowed me to go from zero to over $100,000 a month in 11 months. And I will share with you candidly, I know what it feels like when you're in the right place at the right time. I know what it looks like in business when you've got the right product, the right marketplace, the right pay plan, and the right support. When everything comes together like pieces of a puzzle, it has a certain feel to it. And I have felt that way 2 times before, and they made me millions of dollars. And this is by far way bigger than either of those feelings that I ever had. So there's a couple of different ways to get started, and since I'm on the U.S. system over here, Nikki, if you want to pull up a registration page maybe.
Give me a minute.
That might be easier. And matter of fact, I'll chime in if you'll pull it up. There's a couple ways to get started, but my basic point here, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tired of being frustrated in the home business industry, if you're finally ready to do something and play big, if you like the idea of being in the right place at the right time, the type of business model that doesn't have you trying to convince people to buy something they've never heard of, but instead showing them how they can actually help other people save money on what they're already buying and create a beautiful passive income for themselves in the process, then this is the right place at the right time. There are two ways to get started, and Nikki's going to pull those up on her screen in just a moment. And I'll come back in just a moment, Nikki, if I can, and make a quick closing comment. But let's look at the two different packages. And matter of fact, let me just kind of set the table this way, and then I'll turn it over to Nikki. One of the packages is it has everything you need. Okay. Matter of fact, let me do this, Nikki. I might can just do it from here real quick. Hang on one second.
I can't even get the right screen up.
That's okay. Let me look real quick because I think if I'm talking, they can't see your screen, and if you're talking, they don't see me. Or so let's just see real quickly if I can pull it up on my end. And guys, if anything, tonight's webinar should prove to you that you do not have to be a technical genius in order to make a lot of money. Yeah. Okay, so I'm here. Let me share my screen real quick, and let me show you guys. There's two ways to get started. Don't click the button yet, but you've probably noticed that underneath the video that you're watching right now, about 5 minutes into the presentation, there was a button that appeared that allows you to click the button and get started. Don't click it just yet. I think it will actually launch in a new page, but just in case it takes you away from my voice, don't click it just yet. But it will take you to a standard, getting started page for Doobly Network, and it's pretty standard information. It's here's your name, address, birth date. Over here is your address. Matter of fact, let me see real quickly. Let me just select country real quick, and I want to pull down here to United Kingdom. That way, we're all looking at correct information. And of course, if you're watching this from the United States or from Sweden or Norway, or I had a gentleman today getting started from Qatar. I had to look it up on the map, and well, funnily enough, I was actually across the Persian Gulf from him last month. I flew to Dubai. My wife and I flew to Dubai to meet the founder of the company, and I didn't know where Qatar was. But and my screen still may look slightly different. But so you've got basic, what you'd expect in terms of a getting started page. You've got personal information here, address information here. This will have your sponsor's information already filled in and their name, okay? If it does not, then get back in touch with the person who invited you to this webinar and get their ID number, okay? So you do need to have this information here. It's probably going to be filled in for you. So if that's the case, you're going to automatically be coded to the person who invited you here, which means that you will also be working with one of the top leaders in our company, okay? Let me scroll down just a little bit. There's different packages to get started at, and I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of these off the table because you don't need them. For instance, these last two here are unnecessary. For what we talked about today, the ability for you to participate in getting customers and earning a percentage of people's cash back, and getting the access to the rotators and the training and everything, you don't need the larger two. So you have basically here, there's two options. One of them is this option here, okay? And then the other one is this one. This is the one you want, okay? This is the one you want. You get, the first thing is you actually come in because you get some product bundles. You get a bundle of the 1 year VIP memberships. Forgive my horrible handwriting. You get a bundle of promotional memberships. Okay, so you can sell these or give these away as a way of promoting your business. For instance, I sent one to my sister. So she's now a VIP member. I was happy to send her one. I didn't sell it to her. I just gave her one. And then you've got these promo memberships as well. It allows them to be a VIP for 1 month to see what that extra cash back is like, and also take advantage of some really cool things there. The third thing that you get is you get access to both of our rotators. The automated system that I mentioned earlier, the automated marketing system that distributes sales and enrollments, you get access to both of them. Okay? The gentleman who's actually created our rotators is the #1 traffic guy in the world. He is the expert, the go-to guy for learning how to create huge, copious amounts of internet traffic. He does a webinar that, he does a conference, a seminar, an actual physical seminar that he usually charges $15,000 a person to attend and learn how to do what he does. You're going to also get that, I'm going to call it the $15,000 training. You actually get that for free. Okay? Keyword there's free. Don't look at the $15,000 and think you got to spend $15,000. You don't. So you're getting that marketing training right there for free. And Matt really does have people that pay him $15,000 a seat to come to these events. Okay? And then because also this is product. Okay? These are products right here, which means that you've automatically created enough product volume where you actually come in to the system as a team leader, which means you get doubled commissions. You're actually coming into the pay plan at a higher rank. Okay? And you get all that for $24.75. Now somebody asked me, Tony, how long will it take for me to get my money back? That obviously depends on each individual. If you're focused and you follow the system, then certainly you can get your money back very, very quickly. I had earned my first $2,500 in commissions. I earned that back in about 3 days. I've had people do it in a week. I've had people do it in 2 weeks. If it took you a month, and then you're making the six-figure income after that, who cares, right? It's still the best opportunity you've ever seen for making money by helping people shop for what they're already shopping for. That's the first option. We call that the 2475. It's the Team Leader Accelerator. The other option is €75 for the business license, and then you pick. You don't have to buy both these, but you pick this one or this one. Okay, and that's $495. So what is that? That's what 570, right?
It's this, yeah.
Is it 570? Because I'm always quoting a different number in the United States. So 570 if you come in for the smaller package. In this option, you're getting either promotional vouchers or you're getting the actual VIP vouchers. I recommend you get the actual VIP vouchers. If you're coming in with this option, get the actual VIP vouchers. Don't choose the promo bundle. That way you have a VIP voucher of your own, and then you have 4 more that you can sell if you want to or give away. Okay? So once again, obviously there's a lot of value on the table for coming in as a Team Leader Accelerator, but I'll be candid with you. We don't have any interest in twisting people's arms or telling you what you should do or should not do. The only bad decision here is to stay on the sidelines. That's the only bad decision. That would be a bad deal. But whether you come in for the €570 or the $24.75, it doesn't matter. Okay, either one of these is a great option. Obviously, this one is going to have you making money faster, but it really is entirely up to you. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an explanation. I'm going to actually look in the chat roll down below and see if there's any questions that we can answer before we wrap up. But let me turn this back over to Nikki. And Nikki, I'm complete, so I'm going to just turn this back over to you. And I will say, while I've still got the microphone, thank you for inviting me. I am really looking forward to. I think Jessica and I get to London on the 25th of November. We're staying somewhere around Knightsbridge, somewhere there at Hyde Park. So we're really, really looking forward to meeting you and Paul, and or seeing you guys again, I should say. It's been a little while. And then, and of course, we've got lots and lots of new team members. So, guys, if you're getting started tonight, please make sure you stay in touch with us. We would love to meet you when we come to the UK next month, and we're excited about helping you build your business. So, Nikki, Paul, I'll turn it over to you guys. Thank you again for having me.
Sure, thank you, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, just before we close, and I'll go to Paul for sort of his final thoughts. So just a couple of things that Tony was saying there that I really wanted to pick up on, because for me, my background was network marketing, and this is how I first came online when I got so frustrated with building a business offline that I started to bring my business online. But what I found was it took me 18 months before I actually earned any money online, because I just figured I had to learn all this stuff that you need to do with marketing, and you really don't. But the problem was that any team that I was building, I was able to build a team after that, because once I knew what I was doing, I was able to build a team. But what I was finding was that people just couldn't duplicate what I was doing, and it was just taking so long. And plus, with a lot of network marketing companies, there's an expensive auto ship every month, and you were struggling to pay the auto ship just to remain active. So there was always a high dropout rate if people didn't earn what they'd invested back in the first couple of months, in the first sort of 2 or 3 months. Then they didn't want to be paying that auto ship every month, because it was absolutely crippling for them. And that's one of the things just here that excites me so much about this business. There is no monthly commitment. Okay, all you've got to do is find a customer, a new VIP customer, and with the rotators that we're going to have kicking off in just a couple of weeks, you're going to be having new customers coming out of your ears. But who can't find a new customer that wants cash back? If you can't find a VIP customer, then don't worry, we'll get you one in the rotator. But seriously, can you not find, a parent, a brother, a sister, who would like a VIP membership to get cash back? We're not asking you to do anything different to what you're already doing. And so this was a big pull for me, because I could see that addressed one of the key issues that I had in network marketing, which was having this expensive auto ship, and the pain of not being able to have my team duplicating what I was doing. The minute I saw this, what the leader of the Wukar kick-ass team is actually doing for us. So, you've got this guru level marketer driving traffic to your links and helping you build your business, but at the same time, you're going to be able to, if you want to, learn skills from this guy and from other marketers in the team that is going to enable you to build any business you want to, outside of this business, because it's going to give you skills for life. So, to me, it was a no-brainer. The product everybody wants. My team is going to be able to duplicate, because we're going to help you in a way like I've never seen anyone do before in any business. I've never seen this done before, and this is why it's so different and so exciting. And I'm just super, super excited to be working with Tony, to be working with Paul, to be building an international business. So, Paul, have you got any closing thoughts on this before we wrap it up? We're just about 5 minutes off the hour, so have you got anything to finish up with?
Yeah, thanks, Nikki. I really wanted to kind of echo what both yourself and Tony was saying, and that was the duplication, because we hear it so many times of people coming in and saying, well, surely I can't do that because I'm an older person, I haven't got the skills to do that, or it's going to take me too long to do the training, I'm not a technical person, I can't do that. And then all of a sudden, we're seeing people tapping into Team Wukar, and we are seeing, exactly as Tony just showed you on his screen there, this duplication. Okay, and it's a huge duplication, and I'm seeing it as well. It within my team, people that have come in and they're not mega experienced marketers. These are new people coming into my team, and all of a sudden they're feeling and they're seeing this duplication going on. And the big thing is, well, it's not really a big thing, because here we are, we're tapping into Team Wukar, and everybody is doing these small little tasks. And I just want to say that Matt Trainer, who's the founder of this Team Wukar, he's not a small player. Okay, he's the guy that the Frank Kerns would go to. So when the Frank Kerns were coming out with a new product, okay, and he wants, say, 30,000 eyeballs on this new product, they would go to Matt Trainer and say, can you send this amount of people, okay, to go and view my product? Okay, so this is the kind of caliber of who we have giving away the training. And when Tony was saying it's 15K's worth of training, yes, you are. By tapping into Team Wukar, you are getting access to that training. And the system he's put in place is teaching people how to do these small little tasks, okay, that he uses on a daily basis, okay, that is just driving traffic and driving paying customers into this funnel, and then using the rotator to then spread it out to all the business associates that are tapped into this. So if you are sitting on the fence, okay, and you are one of these people that thinks, do you know what, this online business, I'm too old for it, I can't do it, no, I'm too technical for that, okay, I really encourage you to just take it and grab it and click on the button or contact the person who's just invited you to this webinar, okay, and join, okay. And we recommend that you come in at the TLA level, okay, at the 2475 level. I mean, just before I had this call tonight, I had one sign up literally just before, okay. So when we see Tony and Nikki saying that the duplication is so high, we are not messing about. So we are coming up to the hour now, and I just want to thank you all for coming here, spending your time with us. I just want to pass it around. Any last minute comments, Nikki, Tony?
Well, I can ask Tony if there was any questions. He was just checking the question box. That's all.
Yeah, I don't see any pending questions there, so I think everybody's clear. And a replay of this will be available in about 5 minutes after we end. I would say, yeah, click the button down below, get started. We're going to send you over some fast start instructions within minutes of you joining, so you'll know exactly what, we're very A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and you'll have full access to myself, Nikki, Paul, and if you have any questions at all, we're here for you. And we look forward to working with you and seeing you inviting your own guests to these webinars very soon.
Exactly, and yep, thanks again, Tony, for joining us, and for Paul. So, yep, you heard it from the guy. Literally get back with the person that invited you here this evening. We are all one team. We are all in Team Wukar. So, whoever invited you here to this presentation this evening, just get back with them, get their sign-up link,